practice out here today?
Real good day. I feel like for a Tuesday, guys, we had a lot of good execution. Guys flying around, good energy. So I thought today was a real productive day.
What's it like for you taking the reins and kind of being the starter of this offense now going forward?
Just being more of a vocal leader. I'm not really a guy who kind of talks too much. Just kind of come out and getting out of my shell and getting the offense going and make sure we're keeping the energy at a max level throughout the whole practice.
What do you expect from the offense? How might it be different from what we've seen up to this point?
Just be more attention to details. We're meeting a lot more. We're going through a lot more walkthroughs. Guys are more locked in onto their assignments, so I'm feeling confident going into this week.
You think that you guys might call the plays such that it, accentuates your power running ability and what you can do in that sense?
Whatever it takes to win, man. At this point, we just want to win. And if that takes me running the ball, or it takes me throwing it for 300, and whatever it takes to win.
Lowell, what's the mood of the team out here? Can you try and describe the mentality?
I think we're hungry, man, because if you watch the last couple of games, it's not like we're getting physically outbeaten. It's a self-inflicted wound. So I feel like that's why I said right now we're just paying more attention to details and being consistent and being disciplined in everything we do.
Do you guys feel pressure coming off of 3 losses in a row and having the bye week here, needing to win this week?
We take it one week at a time. We can't dwell on what happened at Baylor or what happened at North Texas or what happened at the Army game. We can't change none of those things. All we can do is look at those things, learn from them, and try to use that as fuel to come out here and get better.
You said you were feeling confident. What kind of leads you to feel that way?
Playing this position, you have to be confident, man. And if I don't be confident, then how can I expect those guys out there to be confident? So I need to show them that I'm confident so they can feel confident in what they're doing. And even when they're down, they have to feed off my confidence for me to pick them up. So my main thing is I have to play with confidence. If I don't have confidence, then this team can't succeed.
You're somebody who's been through a lot of injuries in your career. What have you been able to tell Frank Harris about kind of keeping his head up, or what comes along with that?
Man, this storm don't last always, and you can't control a lot of things that go on, but God don't make no mistakes, man. He's put us in this position, and just stay confident and trust Him, And even though sometimes it's hard to see the bigger picture right now, but just know that He always has a better plan for His life, and what that plan is, we don't know. But all that right now we can do is just trust Him.
With the journey that you've taken to get to this point, what does it mean to you to have a starting opportunity for a D1 program?
Just blessed, man. Looking back, I was talking to my parents and my brother. I'm starting to feel like myself again. Because like I said, I haven't been a starter since my sophomore 11th grade year. So just being able to come out here and getting a lot of reps and being able to get my body back accustomed to playing in this way, it feels great. I'm up for the challenge.
What's your relationship like with Coach Wilson? I read the other day that he was there when you tore your ACL in high school.
He was. Actually, the first time I ever tore my ACL, him and Coach Cameron was on the sideline. They met me at the hospital and was kind of there throughout this whole process. So even when I was going through my problems at LSU, he would be the guy I would call and kind of talk with. He never honestly recruited me to come here. He always kind of gave me a father-son advice. And so, like I said, I would love his unconditional, whether it's on the field. He coached me hard. He held me to a high expectation, and that's the thing I love about him. He expects me to make every play that I miss. And so in doing that, like you said, excellent is required. But, excellent, we want excellent, but perfection will be accepted. So.
When did you guys first meet, you and Coach Wilson?
My 8th grade year, going into my freshman year, they got a call saying that we got this cat at St. James that you might be interested in. Him and Coach came down, met with me, watched me practice, and before you know it, about a couple of months in, I was offered, and the process has started from that point.
It seems like all through your career you've been pretty driven to prove that you're a passer and not just a runner. How do you feel in that sense now? Is that something you're still working towards?
You can always be better, man. Tom Brady works on his game. You can never be too good at doing things, and I feel like in aspects I could be better in certain ways, just being more disciplined in my feet work, because that's where everything starts at. But I feel like I've grown, and coaches and the guys who are out here, they see me every day throwing the football. So it's not right now. It's just whatever it takes to win. That's my goal. Just win. Just find a way to win.
How long did it take for you to feel confident running the offense here?
I felt spring I had a pretty good grasp, but once I got into fall camp and just kind of understanding personnel and getting the feel for guys and understanding how they run their routes, how they like to come out of their breaks and different things. So it just a matter of just getting timing down and just getting the feel for guys. So I never really had a problem with learning the offense. So I didn't feel like the offense was hard for me to learn, but just being able to learn your personnel.
Yeah, it seemed like, going back to your time at Mississippi Gulf Coast, you kind of fit in there pretty quickly and had some success right away. Have you always found it pretty easy to pick things up and to get integrated early on?
I consider myself real intelligent, so I do a great job of going in and knowing, kind of learning of what you need to do for as the playbook. And you can't play quarterback and not know what to do. So I take that real pride in being able to learn the system. And so I never really had a problem of struggle with learning the system. So I came here, got in, and just now ready to rock and roll.
Is that how you earned the starting job there, or was there an injury to the other quarterback in front of you? How did that play out?
We kind of was both playing, and then he had sustained an injury, I think, the second or third game. And then I kind of took over, and I had some stuff going on, and he kind of came back and just kind of preserved me until I graduated.
What happened with you that you kind of fell off a little bit there, weren't as productive?
It was a lot of things, whether it's on the field issues, off the field issues, timing, just being able to go out there and execute. And so, I mean, there's a number of things that I could blame it on, but ultimately it was just going out there and doing it. So, I mean, I don't blame anybody for what happened there. I live from it, I learned from it, and now it's time to take advantage of this opportunity I have now.
Was it tough to have, started as high of a level as LSU and then take a step back like that? Was that one of the things that played into that?
It was humbling for the most part. I didn't think that the junior college route was going to be what it was actually when I got there. I don't regret it because I felt like I've grown more of a man, and as a quarterback, I learned a lot of life lessons there. So I think it was a real productive, humbling experience for me.
Did you consider staying another year there at any point?
Nah, I knew for a fact that I was going to be going in December.
Just because you thought you had the talent to play at a higher level?
Yeah,
or why'd
absolutely.
You feel that way?
Like I said, I didn't leave LSU because I wasn't going to play. I left there because I wanted to bet on myself. I know I could be a great quarterback and lead a team to a championship, so that's what I did.
Cool. Thanks, Lowell. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you for your time.